What's up guys, Eric Prey, Table Rock Fishing Intel. Going to give you a quick product review on the Jewel Heavy Cover Football Jig. You know, we've talked a bunch this year about the Pee Wee football jig. Very effective bait. Now the fish are moving deeper. Now it's getting hotter. Now you got to get out there a little bit deeper and chase these fish. My number one choice when I'm fishing offshore, on points, on ledges, on just about any deep cover that I'm not drop shotting or spooning, anything 30 feet deep or less is going to be a Jewel Heavy Cover Football Jig. For a number of reasons, but it is my go-to bait whenever I'm fishing deeper on Table Rock Lake and I want to fish a jig. As far as how the product works, it works great. It's got the cross-eye design, so it comes through cover very easy. It's got the proprietary hook bend. It has a great keeper system on it. And then one thing a lot of guys miss is the flat spot on the bottom of the head. And that flat spot right there is key. Number one, because it does move a little bit of silt as you're dragging it on gravel, but it will also help to give it a little bit of a rocker action. If you do pull up against a limb or a rock or something, that will actually rock her up and make it look like a crawdad that's raising its pinchers. So how it works, I'm going to give it a 5. Again, the features are the hook. It has the right weed guard in it. It's not so hard or so stiff that it won't bend over when a fish bites down on it, but it still gives you plenty of protection to bring it through brush, to bring it through any cover. It's got the right cross-eyed hook on it, and again the flat spot, and then the finish is a powder coat finish. So it's very durable as far as the finish is concerned. So I'm going to give it a 5 on the key features. What makes it more effective or superior or inferior to its competition? A number of things. The proprietary hook bend is probably the number one thing. That is designed, that hook bend with that hook is designed to cut when you set the hook. It's not an O'Shaughnessy bend, it's not a extra wide gap bend. It is a bend that is designed to cut into the fish's mouth to give you a more positive hook set when you set the hook. So I think it's a superior product. I like it better than any other football jig on the market because of that. The other thing that is a little bit different from the Jewel football jig perspective versus most other football jigs is it does have the double skirt system. You can see you've got an interior collar and an exterior collar on there, and the nice thing that does is it keeps all of your strands separated. You don't have them bunched up on one side or the other, so it's very important, gives the bait a very nice full appearance. So definitely a 5 on versus its competition and what else is out there. User friendly, guys, these things are great, easy to fish. I mean, you throw them out, you drag them back in. That's how most guys fish them. Work them through cover, work them slowly over limbs, through brush piles, that sort of thing. Very easy to use, very easy to cast. Working on it, fish it on a medium heavy or heavy casting rod. I like to throw it on 14-pound fluorocarbon on Table Rock no matter where I am, whether I'm at the dam where the water's clear or if I'm up the James where the water's got a stain. So very easy to work, very easy to catch them. Good value for money. I mean, jigs are expensive anymore. You're gonna spend $3-4 a jig. It's just the cost of lead, the cost of manufacturing. I believe these are about $7, $6-7 for a 2-pack. That's going to give you 2 that you can catch quite a few fish on. I think it's good value for money myself. Overall rating on this, I am going to give it a 5 out of 5. Like I said, this is my go-to bait. I used to be a Carolina rigging guy. I switched over probably about 8 or 10 years ago to almost exclusively football jigs. I catch a lot of fish in the summer, a ton of fish in the fall when things start to cool off and the smallmouth move up shallow again. A lot of fish in that 20 to 30 foot range using the Jewel Heavy Cover Football Jig. So I highly recommend it. Going to give it a 5 out of 5. This is Eric Prey, Table Rock Fishing Intel, giving you more tips and reviews to catch more fish on Table Rock Lake.